Hi everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show Network. It's Sunday night, it's time for We Care You Matter. And tonight I want to talk about insect repellents. Here in Wisconsin right now this year, well, I don't know if you can hear or not, but we got a storm going on out there. It's raining right now. We've been hot and humid after we've been wet all the way through from spring. And insects are really bad right now. And I wanted to talk to everybody, if you would, or what I'm asking is this: share your best method or your plan of attack for fighting insects. They're bad right now. The mosquitoes, gnats, the deer flies, the horse, everything. The ticks. It's all. They're having a really good season this year. So I wanted to ask everybody is if you would share your best or the way that you go about in the course of the day being outside of fighting the insects that we have going on. And in Wisconsin here, you get up north, it's pretty bad right now with, oh boy, mosquitoes and deer flies and everything. And on June 9th, I did We Care You Matter, and I talked about my favorite method of fighting, or my best insect repellent. And I had one of our viewers get a hold of me and send a message, and we had a nice conversation. Actually, we back and forth, and I said, please just do me a favor and call. So John called, and we had a nice long talk. Now, he used what I like to use, which is what I do is at doterra.com. It's Terra Shield. It's a natural blend. Now, that's what I prefer using because I can't use the DEET. The DEET, if it gets on my skin, it makes my skin crawl, and it's really hard. It's really the DEET and I do not get along well together. So I found this, and it's if you go, it's doTERRA. Let me go to this camera here. I can show everybody. Let's do this. But oh boy, let's go back. No, we don't want to do that. I didn't have things set up right. But it's doterra.com. Go on there. Look for the natural blend. It comes in a small bottle. Now, what I forgot to mention to everybody is this. A friend of mine, and I asked him where he got that from, and he puts it in a glass bottle. Now, what I do is I put 5-6 drops. Kurt had told me to put 3 or 4. I put 5 or 6, maybe 7 drops in there. And then the rest with water. It's got a spray cap on the top. And that's what I use for my insect repellent, and it works. This works really good. Now, on their website, they tell you to take some drops and put drops on you. I never done that. It doesn't. This works for me. Putting it in a glass bottle, 5-6 drops. It's a 2-ounce bottle. Fill the rest up with water. That works for me. Now, John explained to me that he got this. He knew about this and had this. He uses this on his kids. It works great on his kids. But for him, the Terra Shield did not work. It doesn't work all that good. And I guess for everybody's different in what works for them and what doesn't work for them. What I'd like I said, everybody, what I'm asking is, would you do me a favor and share what works for you? Everybody's got a different method and a different scientific or potion or however they go about to fight the bugs out there right now. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk to everybody about is this. Another thing that I use, and I love this hat, it's a Tilly hat, and I wanted to do this to give them a proper whatever. I love this Tilly hat. Now, if you get up in northern Wisconsin, the deer flies right now are horrendous. I mean, you will literally have a cloud of deer flies, and your best friend when it comes to the deer flies are the dragonflies because they're eating deer flies. But the deer flies are, it's beyond, it's bad. If you've been up there, everybody knows. And having a hat with a brim, for me, works really well. I spray myself with the doTERRA, and I got the hat on, and at least they land on the hat, and they're on the hat. Now, another product that I use, and let me do this, everybody. I'm going to get this all straightened around here with the cameras. But what I want to do is this here. Okay, so now that I got myself straightened around here, I can do this. I could show you this. Now, another product that I really like is this. It's Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. Now, an old guy told me this years ago, put this on when you're fighting the deer flies. You can go to Walgreens, you can go just about anywhere, and you can buy the Palmer's cocoa butter. And it actually smells nice. But I like the Palmer's cocoa butter. And I'll put that on with the hat, and at least you have some, you're just not completely bombarded with these deer flies that can be just so bad when you get in the woods up north. And they're really bad up there this year. Yeah, Sean Forney posted here. Yes, Sean. And that's another one we can get to. The long sleeves and the long pants. Yes, I agree. And that's another one. What fabric works best? Do you wear, I know you want to wear the lighter colors. Lighter colors are best. Darker colors draw the bugs. I also know that, if you get yourself the carbon dioxide that you're exhaling is another thing that draws the insects. And for all of us that have spent a lot of time outside when we're in the buggy season right now, I don't like bugs. I really don't like bugs. So I come up with all kinds of different ways of trying to deal with the bugs. Now, John, and I explained to John that, you know what, let me do this. I want to ask everybody out there, what do you use, or what's your method for fighting the insects right now in the time of year? I know the guys are all going to Canada, and you got the flies up there, you got the mosquitoes. I know everybody's got different ways. I don't know. Does everybody use the off with the DEET in it? Is that the way to go here? But that's how I wanted to put that out there. I wanted to ask everybody. I want to go back to this. I want to do Tilly their due diligence. I really like this hat. I've had this hat a long time. This hat, it's got the ventilation on the top. If you go to Tilly.com, they say that these hats are worth every penny that you pay for them. They work great. They're comfortable. There's not a bad thing I can say. They're guaranteed for life. If you see, you got a little pouch on the inside here that you can, put some identification in there. These are really nice hats. They're comfortable. You can put your name and your phone number in there. I've had this hat a long time. And it's held up. And like I said, guaranteed for life. This hat's been a lifesaver for me because, you literally can be, you're out there, you're doing whatever you're doing in the woods or whatever, and the deer flies and everything is landing. At least they're landing on the hat. They don't. I use the Palmer's. I spray myself. I don't like the bugs. I just would like to share that with everybody. I'm not a guy that enjoys being out there around the insects. So I go through a lot of different ways because they are extremely annoying. If anybody else has, please, if you would share with us, I would like to share that with everybody else. If there's a product out there that we should know about here at the Outdoor Trade Show Network, please let us know. I would like to do my own little, and actually, another reason that a lot of what I'm doing here with a lot of things that we're doing here with the Outdoor Trade Show Network is I'm learning. I want you guys to teach me. I want to also learn something new. I want to know about what's out there. I want to share with you what I know, but I also would like to know what you guys know. So with that, I think I'm going to cut myself a little bit short here. I'm sorry I'm a little bit later than usual. I was working all weekend here. Matthew had me working, and that's why I'm a little bit later tonight. Because 4th of July is on Thursday, so he had us work all weekend. But with that, I want to say this to everybody. If you have a product, service that has to do with the outdoors, that's why we're doing this here at the Outdoor Trade Show Network. We want to know about it. We want to talk about your products and your services, what you got going on, and we'll share that with everybody else out there. And I don't care where you're at or where you're from, anywhere in the world. I want you part of our network here at the Outdoor Trade Show Network. So with that, if nobody else has any other comments or has anything they want to join in with, I see we got a few watching here. Do me a favor, everybody. Post what you use for your insect repellent. And with that, I want to say thank you. And